Hey guys.
Welcome to our show, everyone. Today, I'm with Gage Key.
Hey,
Gage,
my name's. Sorry,
oh,
you said it. My name.
oh, no, I was introducing you.
Okay, my name's
Um,
Josh. Sorry, what?
nope, I'm
I'm
Josh.
Josh Bolton.
That's
Oh,
Gage.
sorry.
I'm Josh Bolton. What's up, guys? We are trying to lighten the mood a bit because before Gage and I got here, we had finished watching the Boba Fett series finale.
I hope
And
it's the
it was
series finale. I
terrible.
really hope it's not the season finale. I really, truly hope so.
Gage and I hated it very much. So we didn't
sensitive.
have to burden you with 30 to 40 minutes of our opinion on what we think is bad and what you should also think is bad. If you haven't seen it, you should, because we had to watch it, so you go ahead and do it. We're not going to get into details, but we had to rant. We talked for maybe 30, 40 minutes on how much we hated it, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
I would never, if they happen to come out with a season 2, I will not watch it. I will refuse to watch it. Outright.
I'll watch it and tell you how it is. How about that?
I will take you up on that.
Because you like when I tell you about things that you don't like. Like, you like how I break it down.
Yeah, I enjoy that. I just can't enjoy the actual thing, you know?
I understand. Yeah, but, I get that.
Yeah.
You know what needs to be done? Is, since like everyone has to come out and apologize for things that they do wrong nowadays, like, you gotta say sorry. They should say sorry, because that hurt my feelings.
Yeah, Jon Favreau, say sorry.
Jon Favreau, please say sorry, or I'm just gonna skip past the parts that you're in the Avengers.
Say sorry right now.
And like the Spider-Man movies.
Say sorry right now, John.
Say sorry, or I'm not gonna watch your cooking show on Netflix anymore.
Say sorry right now, or I'm gonna give Chef a 2-star rating on Letterboxd. Say sorry right now.
I want a Twitter statement apology from Jon Favreau.
Sorry to the fans for mistreating this character so rampantly and so intensely, with no reverence whatsoever.
And then I'm gonna do what everyone else in this world is doing once they're given the apology they so crave. I'm not gonna accept it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go, thank you for giving that apology. You're not forgiven.
And then I'm going to forgive you for that? Yeah, that's rich.
Yeah, freaking Rian Johnson still hasn't even apologized for Star Wars Episode 8.
And people applaud him for it.
Yeah, those same people love the Snyder Cut.
Can't get away. Can't get away from it, dude.
That's
literally,
dude. We're gonna die with something about that on our tombstone.
Oh,
probably.
Absolutely. Gage Key. Here lies Gage Key. He hated the Snyder Cut.
Couldn't we have put that he was a good dad or something?
No, he wanted.
Well, this is upon his wishes.
He asked for this. It'll say Rabbit Trail's co-founder Gage, and then you're gonna be right next to him. Rabbit Trail's co-founder Josh.
Yeah, I'll be right next.
And then we'll have little rabbits.
I thought, okay, this is how. This is how I want us buried next to each other. Okay. So, like, we're in our caskets right next to each other as normal burials go. But I want a hole.
We've talked about
a hole
this.
cut out on the side of mine, and then you have another one, and then it's just me and Gage, like, interlocked hands. Like,
yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, and then we're gonna die like that.
We talked about having our wives buried on the outside, and me and Josh buried on the inside, and we're holding hands, but our wives are totally separate. Like, honestly, like, I'd go as far as to, like, put a platinum wall in between our coffins and our wife. Yeah. And then us, we just have nothing between us, you know, like a vacuum, and like we just hold hands.
I mean, if it becomes a property issue where we can't do that, I mean, we could just throw our bodies in the same casket and then,
dude, that would be cool. I wonder if anyone's ever done that.
Yeah.
Someone has.
I've thought about it. I don't know. I've thought about it. I've thought about offering a couple people.
Would we?
Your husband's gone, but when
would we get
you go, I could just throw you in.
Would we get a slightly bigger coffin, or you would want to just squish into a regular one? I think we could fit.
I don't know. I don't know. I think, well, it depends. Like, what are we dying of? Because, like, yeah, we probably could. Well, I mean, I'm not.
Face is like right up against mine. Like our noses are touching, and we could do like an open casket.
I mean, like,
we could do like an open casket funeral like that.
You remember?
Why is Dad buried like that? Why is Dad so close to Uncle Josh?
Just don't look.
Just don't look. He wanted this.
You remember whenever we had to go camping? That one, we didn't have to go camping. We tried camping.
Yeah.
With the youth years ago.
Yeah.
So Gage and I found out that camping is not for us.
Not for me. I don't even want to glamp, dude. Don't even take me glamping.
It was cool. Like, it was cool to hang out, like, during the day and stuff. But when it became nighttime, Gage and I were like, I think it's getting a little... Sky's getting real low.
Sun's getting real low. We're just thinking the same thing.
Sun's getting real low. So we were just... Also, they kept building fires during the daytime, like during the midst of summer. It was like 80 degrees
so hot,
and they were like, let's show you how to make a fire,
guys.
And then nighttime came, and it was kind of the same activities, and we were like ready to go.
They're making fires.
Pretty done here.
Yeah.
And then, so it was bedtime, and we shared a ginormous tent. Huge tent with the rest of the youth kids, and there was maybe 12 of us in one tent. That already stinks, okay?
All boys.
Because none of us have showered. Yeah. All boys. And then, dude, these savages just have their wet clothes also in there. Like, they don't hang it up out there. Gage and I do, because we're civilized.
And they're, like, disgusting socks just, like, sprawled out through the tent.
Yes, dude. Dirty socks and underwear sprawled out through the tent. Gage and I are in the corner. We took a corner because we're like, well, at least maybe we can stay away from these savages that call themselves Christian. So we we're in this corner. Gage is a tall drink of water, if you didn't know. He's a very tall individual. Everyone's tall to me, but Gage is actually tall by society's standards. So this...
Oh, dude.
So they have to have. So there's a kid in front of Gage, and his wet clothes are near, like very close. Gage did not lock out his knees the whole night. His knees were buckled up the entire night, and we didn't sleep. Gage and I did not sleep. We tried playing a game probably until 3 a.m. And the funniest part was a kid who had brought his separate
little
tent,
one-person
which already
tent.
tells you what kind of kid he is, which already tells you who he is, what kind of guy he is, right?
Oh, he's homeschooled.
He comes over and he goes, "Can you guys shut up?" And then Gage goes, "We're outside. I can be as loud as I want."
I was using my pastor's kid privilege. I was like, what are you going to say to me?
He had such a good point, though.
What are you going to say to me?
He had such a good point, though. He had such a good point, though. Like, the fact that you tell someone to be quiet outside.
Also, bro, you have your own stupid tent. Just move it further away.
Yeah, you have your own tent. or just do this. Just plug your ears. Just
bring a little earplug.
And just don't come.
Don't
come.
Camp.
You know what's going on. Don't camp. So the morning comes.
We're trying to tear out of there, dude. We're attempting to rush the freaking gate, dude.
Gage and I weren't even going to help do anything.
We're Black Friday-ing this thing, dude. We're out.
As soon as people start waking up, Gage and I are packed and ready to leave because me and Gage are like, I'm going to go home and I'm going to eat something, first of all, because I'm hungry. I'm going to take a shower and I'm going to take a fat nap.
Yeah.
And then, so I wake up and Gage is like that. He's laid down, eyes open, just staring. And I go, "Dude, did you sleep at all?" And he goes, "No, I've had my eyes open this whole time." And he's like, We get out of the tent, and then, like, yeah, how Gage said, we were ready to turn and burn his rubber and get the fuck out of there. So
I need a new pair of tires after that, baby.
Yeah, dude. So then, like, this thing happened where some members of the church, majority of them, like the parents of the youth kids, were there. And what were we, like, seniors in high school?
I think we were juniors.
Juniors?
I think we were juniors. I don't think we did anything.
No, we were I think it was the end of senior year.
No Dude, way. It was the
summer.
End.
It was the yeah. No. It was it was the summer of junior year.
Was it the summer before I did DTS?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes, it was. Yeah.
It's all blur.
No. Summer of our junior. It was the summer of our junior year, like transitioning to
senior. Okay, gotcha.
Right. Yes. So we were a little older, so we were trying to dip. Gage had the car.
Yeah, I was trying to get out of there. Most of these kids were younger, a little bit younger than us.
So then, we stayed for probably an extra 3 hours because they wanted us to talk about our experience and what we learned, and then someone asked Gage,
make another fire. They made another one.
Someone said. They asked Gage, like, what he learned, and he said, I learned how to make a fire in 80 degrees. And I never forgot that, because I did learn that.
Why do I forget all the most savage things that I say?
Because at the time, I don't think you realized that they're mean. That they're just rude.
That's right. I say something, and then I go, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So then that was our camping story, and we ended up deciding together. We made a blood pact. I cut my hand open, he cut his, and we just mushed our wounds together and said, we'll never go camping again.
Yeah.
And that was that.
That was that.
Dude, you remember, what was that one instance where we were hanging out, and this kid goes, he like touches a fire, and he goes,
"Oh, Jazz Life Group."
He Patrick goes, "Dude, that fire's." He goes, "That fire's hot." And Gage lit up like a Christmas tree, to be cliche. He could not believe what he had just heard.
Do my
that
ears
fire is hot.
Me?
And then for 45 minutes, maybe the rest of the night, Gage just proceeded to slaughter this kid just off that one phrase.
I probably I overdid it by so much. I overshot it.
You definitely did.
Because once I ran out of clever remarks, I was just like, "Oh yeah, Patrick, was that fire hot?" Just so unnecessary. Just "Oh Patrick, watch out! That fire is pretty hot, man. Oh, why don't you get in a spaceship and go see if the sun is hot? I don't know. Just think about it." But yeah.
Yeah, R.I.P. Patrick.
Dude, honestly, R.I.P. Big rip, dude. Yo, I just remembered Alex, and I was thinking about how we convinced him that we were brothers. I don't think we ever reveal to him that we were not actually blood related.
No.
It was so easy.
No.
We didn't have to try at all. Literally all we did is say we're brothers. I'm 5,000 feet tall, and Josh is not. Mm-hmm. There's no genetic makeup that makes sense here. And Josh is jacked,
we were telling him,
and I'm scrawny as frick.
Yeah, we were telling him that it's his dad, but my mom.
Yeah, we made it elaborate, but for no reason.
But this is what I figured out later though, because we told him it was his dad and my mom, but we were saying that we were blood related.
Yeah.
So that would still mean.
So it's my mom too.
Yeah.
And his dad.
So it just. Yeah, so it just didn't make sense, and he was just like, "Really?"
He didn't catch it at all.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually,
and he never caught it. And he never caught it, and I don't feel bad about it.
Still to this day, he probably believes it. Genuinely.
I don't know how he's doing, but I hope he's doing good.
Yeah, I hope he's reading his Bible,
in the original language that it came in.
Yo, this kid,
because that's the only way he was reading.
God bless this man. We're sitting with him, eating lunch with him at like a restaurant. Like we took him out to hang out with him, and oh my gosh, so we're talking to him about like his relationship with God and stuff, and we're like trying to encourage him because he's like younger than us and listened to what we said or something. I don't know freaking why. We're freaking idiots. But like, so we're talking to him and I'm like, do you read your Bible? And I think I'm sitting on his left and Josh is sitting in front of him. And he's like, no, like I don't have one. And Josh immediately is like, oh, I've got like I think you just had like a New Testament in your car. And you're like, I've got like one in my car. I just give it to you.
A New King James.
Yeah. And no, I don't think it was it? Because that's what he was complaining about. I think it was ESV or something.
One of
them. It was not the King James translation because this is when he said the dumb thing. He was like,
oh, okay.
Because Josh went and got it and like the kid was resisting. You could tell that he didn't actually want to read the Bible, but for some reason he wouldn't just rock up and say it to us. Probably because we're in the Bible Belt. And so you can tell he just didn't give a frick. He probably did have a Bible. And so Josh comes back with like this, ESV or NIV translation, something like that. And this kid says, yeah, I don't read anything but King James. And me and Josh were like, why? And he's like, yeah, I don't like to read it unless it's like the original text. And so me and Josh laughed really hard and immediately followed up with, the original one is not in English, so you're actually dumb. And we laughed.
We didn't say that though. We didn't say that too. We weren't picking on him for that. We did laugh, but we followed it up
because that's dumb, dude. Like, just say you don't want to read it, man. Like, I'm not gonna force you to. I can't force you to read it. I don't freaking care. Like, we're giving him the Bible because he's like, I don't have one, but I'd love to read one. And then Josh gets him one, and he's like, sorry, I only read the original. Like, it's just one of those things where it's like he's obviously lying straight to our face, and I don't know if he even believes that we believe him, And like, how could you at that point believe that we actually are buying what you're selling,
Yeah, that was a lot.
All right,
dude. I hope he's doing good though. I
hope he got that original language Bible. I really do. Maybe he's like studying Greek and Hebrew now.
I do too. Last time I saw him, I think he was gonna be like a security guard or something like that. So I hope he's
at a translation center, huh? He's like, I'll work for free if you let me read the original biblical texts in their original language. And they're like, deal, man.
I don't know. I hope he's following his dreams,
Yeah. Get out there, man. Get that original translation, please.
Dude, what was that thing you were wanting to tell me about? What was it, the Oscars?
That's right.
Or the...
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I finally have something that Josh doesn't know about, whereas he usually has sports
I don't know a lot.
You know a good amount.
Yeah.
It's just this stuff is like not your forte,
Okay.
So
what's up?
I won't read through all of them, but like the Oscar nominations came out, and well, first I'll say that Spider-Man: No Way Home was nominated for 1, and it's Best Visual Effects, which it will not win. I was talking about this with my roommates last night about the. It's kind of a big thing, not really as far as like film goes, because obviously the MCU is huge in like cinema, but also like these other movies are also big. And so it's like the Oscars were originally meant for like an artsy, like really like honing the craft of film and stuff like that. But Marvel fans are mad that they say that the Marvel movies get snubbed at the Oscars every year. Like that Endgame should have won something, which I agree.
Right.
Because Endgame was in was nominated for Best Visual Effects, and 1917 won over it. And I was like, what exactly is the like goal for Best Visual Effects? Is it to make it where we don't know it's a visual effect, or is it to do a lot of visual effects? Because 1917 had a catastrophically lower number of visual effects shots than Endgame. I mean, Endgame, probably every single frame has visual effects in it, and they're exceptional. And 1917 has like just a handful, you know, which are not easy, but it's just like, why would you give that movie that and not Endgame?
They go 1917 actually. So if you see, those are real butt cheeks, but at Endgame, those are CGI'd in butt cheeks, and the audience really relates to real life butt cheeks.
They really connected with those butt cheeks.
To CGI butt cheeks.
Thanos, his butt cheeks are purple, and Hulk, they're green. Nobody can relate with that unless they have just a horrible, horrible disease. And so people don't want to think about that when they're watching a movie or when they're watching an award show. So,
so the award goes to 1917 for those real butt cheeks. Give it up.
Give it up, everybody. Real butt cheeks. It's like literally
real butt cheeks
wins Best Visual Effects for a non-visual effect. Yeah. So like Best Picture.
So that makes sense.
Yeah. So like that's what people get angry about, and like I was frustrated about it, but like I don't think that Marvel movies necessarily deserve Best Picture.
Okay.
It'd be cool if it got nominated, perhaps. But Shang-Chi also got nominated for Best Visual Effects, which is impressive.
I liked that movie.
Yeah, it was a good movie. But so I just wanted to like go over a couple of these. So Dune, you know, I was hyped out of my mind for Dune.
You were hyped for
nominated
Dune.
10 Oscars. Okay, 10 different Oscar categories it got nominated in, which is
that's a lot.
Pretty exceptional. My prediction is that Drive My Car will win Best Picture. I've heard a lot of buzz. I haven't seen it yet. It's a foreign film, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure where. I'm not going to guess because I'll butcher it, and then people will get mad at me.
It's just a 5-second clip of a guy going like, "Hey,
you're driving."
And
he throws the keys.
Across the room, and he goes, "What's up?" And the guy goes, "Drive my car." He goes, "Okay." And
roll
then
credits.
Just credits roll, and then just water running down your cheeks.
Post credit scene is just a 1-second clip of.
The credits are like Joe Smith as Joe, and then Dan the Man as Dan, and then it's like green car.
Green car is green car.
Yeah.
So
as himself.
So Best Director. No, Dune wasn't in there. I think Denis Villeneuve should have been should have been nominated because he did Dune. But let's see. Most people care about Best Actor and Best Actress. Best Actress, we've got like.
Give me some to pick from, and I'll tell you.
Okay, Kristen Stewart for Spencer. Nicole Kidman for Being the Ricardos. Didn't see it. Penelope Cruz. Don't care. Olivia Colman for The Lost Daughter. That movie has so much buzz, and I did not think it was that good. It was not a bad movie. I just was like, why does everyone like this so much? It was not. It's quite possible I just don't understand the underlying thing.
Maybe.
I think I understood the premise, but I just didn't think it was that good. And then Jessica Chastain, whom I love, The Eyes of Tammy Faye, which I have not seen either. Then we got Best Actor, Javier Bardem.
I guess I shouldn't have asked this question because I hardly know any of these people and these movies.
You'll know some of these.
So that's on me. I am sorry.
You'll know some of these. Javier Bardem for Being the Ricardos. You probably don't know him. He's great. He was also in Dune. You'll know all these other ones, though. Benedict Cumberbatch for Power of the Dog. Andrew Garfield, Tick, Tick, Boom.
Didn't see that movie, but... was that a good movie?
I liked it. You're not much into musicals, are you?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so, but he was great in it. Will Smith and King Richard. He's not going to win. Denzel Washington, Tragedy of Macbeth, which I haven't seen yet. My guess is Javier Bardem or Benedict Cumberbatch for Best Actor this year. And Benedict Cumberbatch did like really good in Power of the Dog, but again, it's a movie that has a lot of buzz about it right now, and I just don't understand why. I really can't comprehend why, because it just like it wasn't a bad movie. I'm not angry. I'm not angry that it was nominated. I just don't understand why it was, because it's like I feel like there were other movies like Spider-Man that were really, really exceptional. And Power of the Dog, I'm just like, yeah, I'll just watch Spider-Man.
Right.
And then there's a whole bunch of Best Supporting Actors and Actresses. J.K. Simmons got nominated for Best Supporting Actor. Costume design, Dune, and then Nightmare Alley. Dune might win. I don't know. Nightmare Alley actually might win that one, but let's see.
Did anybody get nominated for Best Tantrum on Set?
Christian Bale, probably.
Dude, he probably gets that every year.
Yeah, he wins it every single year. They don't even award him anymore because he just wins it every time.
Or I could see Tom Cruise getting that award.
Yeah, I could see that too. Dude, hold up. There was something specific. I'm going to guess best...
Yeah, you said something was going to make me mad.
Oh, yeah. That wasn't with the Oscars. That was something completely different. But, like, I just wanted to talk about the Oscar nominations are out, so I think everyone should go look. And I wanted to have it public knowledge what I think, who I think is going to win and what I think is going to win. But I think that best film editing is going to be Don't Look Up or Dune. I love Dune, but I think Don't Look Up might win a couple. But yeah, okay, this, you're going to be surprised as I was. I'm looking at this cast list for the next Nolan movie called Oppenheimer. Killer cast. Really, really stellar, okay? And I see at the very bottom, I can't remember everybody off the top of my head, but it's a really good cast. I think Damon is going to be in it. The Matt Damons. But at the very bottom of this amazing cast for a Christopher Nolan movie is Dane DeHaan.
Who?
Dane DeHaan. Dane.
What? No, dude. Who is
Dane DeHaan? 5 seconds. Think
Chronicle. Dane. Oh gosh, I'm thinking
Amazing Spider-Man 2, Harry Osborn.
Gosh. Word. I didn't know he was even doing anything. I didn't know he still did.
You didn't know he did anything after that horrible movie.
Yeah, I just thought he was done after that. Like I never saw him in anything.
He turned into Green Goblin and he died.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be in the next Nolan movie, and I'm sitting there. I see it, and I go. I'm screaming in my room to all my housemates in the living room, and I'm going, "How?" I told my friend. I said, "I might as well auditioned." Dane DeHaan plays the same character in every movie he's in.
He probably had like a goblin bomb or something, and like threatened Nolan and was like, "You better put me in this movie, or I'm gonna blow you up."
You see what I did to Gwen Stacy? I'm gonna do that to you if you don't let me in the movie. He's like, "You didn't even do that." He's like, "Literally, the web broke." he's like, "Yeah, well, like Spider-Man will try to save you, and like then, like, but then like he won't be able to if you don't let me be in the movie."
And then Christopher Nolan's like, "Actually, from the newest movie, he can save me now." And he's like, "Dang it,
Frank."
It's like, put me in the movie, dude. Gosh.
I want to see Andrew Garfield in the Nolan movie. That would be sick.
That would be sick. I would like that. I want to see Andrew Garfield in anything, though.
I'd love to see Andrew Garfield.
I just like him as a person.
I'd love to see Andrew Garfield in anything, and I mean as far as clothing, but also movies.
I'd hope so.
Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't? The man is a freaking talent, and he's also bodacious. He's
when
also
him and Emma Stone broke up. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, when him and Emma Stone died, I was pretty upset about that.
Yeah, me too. I was like, that's so flames. She didn't even know that he was going to be in Spider-Man No Way Home.
Really?
Yeah, he didn't even tell her. Apparently they chat still or whatever.
Did they get back together?
I don't think
for like
so.
2 seconds? Or
when she saw the movie, she's like, I think I'm in love with you.
I think we should get back together.
The way you saved that girl, I just like, you're so hot.
She's like, why couldn't you have saved me like that?
Is there an alternate universe maybe where I can come back?
Okay, so it is the season of the Olympics, which you already don't watch sports or keep up with.
I watched some yesterday. Yeah, I get freaking wrecked, loser. I watched some skiing and snowboarding yesterday. I watched the dude wipe out so hard. Yeah.
So
yeah, I watched it.
Okay, dude. This is where I'm going with this. The Winter Olympics. Look at me. The Winter Olympics are stupid and boring. Dude, people who enjoy watching the Winter Olympics, lock eyes. People who enjoy watching the Winter Olympics, your personality, you don't have one. You understand? Because you find slalom interesting.
Slalom?
Dude,
what the frick is slalom?
That's what I'm saying. Dude, the Winter Olympics, excluding maybe 8 or 9 events that are legit, like skiing, okay, that does snowboarding, those things legitimately I can't do, okay? And a lot of people can't do. And I'm not saying I can do any of this stuff. What I'm telling you is the people who are doing the Winter Olympics are doing it because they can't get into the Summer Olympics, which is where all the fun stuff is, you know? There's a Winter Olympic event where you run with the sled, okay? And then when it picks up traction, you get on it and ride it out.
Listen, dude. That was the one I was going to make fun of. Because basically, you're just a child. You're just a 5-year-old sledding.
You just sandwich on another human being.
Literally, the regular Olympics equivalent of bobsledding is just going down a water slide. It's like, look how fast I can get on this water slide, and they just...
And they're like, dude, if you put snow on that, that's an Olympic sport.
That's sledding, bro. You put a sled in that water slide, I bet it'd be flaming hot. They literally do the next Olympics at the Great Wolf Lodge.
Dude, the Winter Olympics is so bad, and it's so boring. And if you watch it, you don't have a personality. And I don't know why you like it. If you like it, though, that's your thing. I'm just telling you, I think you're a boring person.
Pearson.
I think you're a boring. I think you're a boring Pearson.
I think you're a boring person. Oh, I'm so dead, bro. Okay, what is slalom? I'm still wondering.
Dude,
explain to me what the frick slalom is, because right now I'm thinking that stupid game where right now I'm thinking shuffleboard, and that's called shuffleboard, not slalom.
Shuffleboard. So it's an alpine skiing and snowboarding event involving skiing between poles or gates. So it's like in the cartoons when they're going through a lot more skill, but
so again,
it's forgettable.
The Olympic regular one equivalent is riding a horse.
I don't know. It's probably not.
I'm really good at
I
this.
would probably.
I'm really good at finding the Olympic equivalent of the Winter Olympics. Also, how are they doing it? I've been wondering this whole time. How are they broadcasting a worldwide event from China where apparently the thing is they don't let any media come in or out of there? Like, they can't even watch Shang-Chi. Yet, they're broadcasting the Olympics to the entire planet. I'm starting to think someone's lying to me, dude. I'm starting to think someone out there is lying to this guy right here.
It's me.
Why would you lie?
I just want to see how far I can take it.
Well, you took it too far.
I feel like I took it the right amount. So
yeah, well, I think you're bearing pure sin. Yeah.
I think you drink LaCroix, and that's stupid.
I think I drink LaCroix and it makes me better than you. That's what everyone who drinks LaCroix thinks. We're better than everyone else.
And I think you guys are incels.
It's true.
Dude, people who drink LaCroix and think that they're better than everyone. Dude, people who drink LaCroix are the same kind of people that dumpster dive and think that they can't go to Goodwill.
Dude.
And do the same thing.
Dude, I couldn't hear you over my bubbly LaCroix in my mouth, man.
Yeah, it's the equivalent of Satan whispering in your ear, too. So
what is he whispering?
I don't know. I don't drink LaCroix. I wouldn't know.
I wonder if LaCroix was what was on the tree.
Huh?
In the Garden of Eden.
Oh.
He's like...
I doubt it.
He's like... God's like, drink this and you will surely die. And the serpent's like, you'll surely not die. You'll be like God if you drink this LaCroix. And they're like... Makes sense why Eve would drink it first. Because, like, I feel like women were the first demographic for LaCroix. And then like, boring white guys started getting into it. Like me. Because it's like a personality trait. I drink LaCroix, you know? It's like, oh, yeah, I love bobsledding. I love slalom. And I drink LaCroix.
Yeah, no personality, like I was saying. Anyway.
So then Adam... It just makes sense, actually. Like, so then Adam's like, oh, my freaking girlfriend like wants me to drink this stupid drink. And then he drank. He's like, that's not too bad. And the guy's like, why are you naked? And then he's like, oh my gosh, should have never drank that LaCroix, man.
I don't know I hope it didn't go down like that.
The flavor was
close.
The flavor was naturally essenced sin. It says.
Interesting flavor.
0 calories, 0 sweetener, 0 sodium equals sinful.
Yeah, that sounds good to market. Dude, I remember the first time I ever had sparkling water, I felt betrayed. I was working for someone at the time, and then we were doing work like outside, and I was like, dude, I am thirsty. Like I need some water like yesterday.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, I'll get you a sparkling water. I don't know what that means. Mm-hmm. It was like I don't even know how long sparkling water has like been around. All I know is I'd never heard of it until now. And then he hands it to me and I go, that's weird that it's in a can, pop the top. Don't even pay attention that it's carbonated because of the hiss.
Yeah.
I just try to drink it and I spit it out immediately. And I go, is this a Sprite without the syrup? This is disgusting. And then I pour it out, and I say, I'd rather die.
Dude, that's hardcore, man.
I'd rather die.
Dude, I told you, though, I had to hit rock bottom first. And then I liked LaCroix. So maybe you just got to get a little lower. You just got to get a little lower, man. You just got to get a little lower.
Dude, I stay at... I just got a little lower.
You just got to get a little lower,
dude, I stay at rock bottom. That's where I resign, dude.
Dude, but this is how you get out of rock bottom. LaCroix, dude, that's the secret. You gotta drink copious amounts of it. I drank so much LaCroix. I'm incriminating myself right now. I drank so much LaCroix that, like, I started to think like a LaCroix.
What does that even mean?
You wouldn't know because you're not a LaCroix.
Explain it to me. How you would explain it to someone.
I don't think you're gonna
become.
We don't explain it.
A
we don't explain it to each other because we just know. we're just connected. It's like the Avatar hair thing. We're just connected.
Okay, so let's just say that you talk about how much you love it while explaining it. And you know what? I may not understand it, and I don't expect to. I just want to hear you explain it.
All right. I'll explain it. I don't care.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll explain it. You're not gonna get it though.
Okay. Sure.
I'm just telling you right now, you're not gonna get it.
Okay, that's fine. Explain.
To the audience, he can't hear me right now, but I have no idea what I'm about to say. I think we're really stringing him along.
Hey, no, you didn't mute me.
Oh, frick! Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now now I'm muted. Dude.
Nope, you're not.
Josh is so dumb. He actually believes me.
Hey.
Okay, I'm gonna unmute now. Yeah, dude. So sorry, I just had to cough for a second.
Hey, man, I think you're really stupid, and I'm gonna say that first.
What, dude? I think you're muted. I can't hear you. Oh, dude. Yeah, I had no idea where I was gonna go with that, so just thought I'd take it a different direction.
I didn't think you had anything.
I know, because you're freaking making me gonna say it, dude.
Yeah, you've been exposed.
Okay.
Now you're canceled.
Listen to this, though. Listen to this. I'm sitting in my...
Oh, but I don't want to.
I'm sitting in my staff meeting.
Oh, I don't want to listen.
I'm sitting in staff meeting a day ago. Well, more than a day, because it's like in the morning.
You're sitting in staff meeting?
Yes. Okay. They're announcing this new... We have like company cars, is what you could call them. I call it the YWAM fleet, because it sounds cool. It's a bunch of vans. We take students and stuff in them or whatever.
I call it the cult mobile, and it's what you use to kidnap bystanders.
The cult wagon. It would be very effective because our name is plastered on the side of every single vehicle. That guy just got kidnapped. I think it says YWAM Salem on it.
Oh my! Anyways, go ahead.
So I'm sitting there. They're talking about this new way that we were going to record our mileage. Okay. I'm curious as to if you're going to have the same reaction that I had. Okay.
I'm just thinking, just write it down and keep it in a book.
We were doing that, but they wanted to upgrade it and make it all techie. It's actually like really cool, the system that's in place. There's like a QR code and you scan it with your phone. I can't do it, but it's cool for other people. So they just scan it and it brings up a form online and they fill it out there. It used to be very complex. I don't want to explain it. But
I don't want you to explain it.
So it's very boring stuff, you know. So, so they're telling us, like, she just was like going through random, like, etc. sort of like examples on how to keep track of the mileage, because we didn't have to add it up previously. They would add it up for us, but now they're just making us add it up because why not? I did it every time anyways because it's easy. And I also just didn't see the part where it said only transportation fills that part out. I just filled it out. She says you can like write down the mileage when you start and then like just add it up when you get back, or you can use the trip meter. And I say trip meter. And she goes, yeah, you know, the button you can press on your dash that starts from 0 and it records how many miles you drive. And I said, that's real? Everyone's laughing behind me. The entire staff are laughing because I'm blown away by this new thing I didn't know existed, okay? All the old people think it's extra hilarious because that's what old people do. They go, oh, this young guy doesn't know that. Ha ha ha. The new generation is so dumb. So I agree. It was a funny instance because I was like, you know me, when I'm genuinely shocked, I mean, the whole world's going to know it.
It's a spectacle.
The whole world's going to know it. So I'm like turning to my friend.
Did you guys know that the trip?
I like look back. I'm like, shut up right now. Because I'm like, I didn't even freaking know that, dude. This whole time, I thought that thing like reset the speedometer and that's it. That's what I thought that was for. That's the only thing I've been told. Okay? Okay, so I assume by your laughter that you knew this was real.
Yeah.
Frank, dude. Yeah, okay, yeah. Shut the frick up. Shut up, dude. No one ever told me. No one ever informed me of this. But you've worked at car shops before. How did you learn? How did you learn that this was real? Did your dad tell you, or did you just figure it out?
Yeah, no, my dad, when I first started driving, like, he had shown me.
Okay, your dad worked at the Chevy house, so that makes sense. Whereas my father did not work at the Chevy house or any house of vehicles.
I mean, I don't think you have to work at a house of vehicles in order to.
You have to.
I don't think. I don't know. I don't know if that's.
Listen, man, I'm really looking for some support here. Because.
Oh, no problem, dude. Yeah, no, I got you. No, just let's try that again.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're really freaking stupid. Oh, shoot.
Dude, there's an ant on my freaking mic right now. I got him.
It's actually a spy ant that I placed.
I just crushed it. How much did that cost you?
Well, that ant laid eggs all in your microphone, and those ants are currently being born, and they are going to scatter across Salem, Oregon, so that you will never be able to escape my sights.
Wow, that's awesome.
Dude, sometimes I'll start talking crap like that, and I just want to keep going with it just to see how far I can take that story.
Before you run out of something.
But I never run out. It never stops.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't.
Like, people just have to stop, because I keep talking without thinking.
Yeah.
You know? And then it's just nothing. I'm just saying nothing.
Yeah.
But with a background.
Yeah, I love it. It's one of my favorite things about you. I like seeing how long you can go. And the amount of people that just let you, and also, like, sometimes legitimately, like, I mean, it depends on the topic. Like, obviously the ant thing was not real, but some people legitimately believe you.
Right.
And I'm like, it's so fun to watch Josh just, like, go off and start making up a bunch of stuff. And I always know when he's just making it up. And
I had someone one time ask me to lie to them.
Really?
And then I did, and they were like, "Are you serious?" And I was like, "You're stupid.
You are a dumb person."
And I was like, I hope I hurt your feelings when I say this. Like, you're not smart, like, at all.
They're like, "You're a pretty good liar."
What do you mean?
They're like, "Oh, this is good. Good lie right there. I'm not dumb." So, but were you serious a minute ago?
They're like, "This guy, oh, he's a joke, a liar over here." Hey, man, were you serious about that?
Were you serious about the part where, like, you have a cybernetic arm under your skin?
Can I see it? Can I see that? I love whenever I have conversations with some of my friends, and they'll go like we're talking or something, and they get, "Oh, dude, complete side note."
Yeah.
I lost my train of thought while I was talking about that, and I have no idea where it went, and I can't even, it's gone.
Dude.
I had it, and it boarded a train, and then it went like this, it pulled the thing.
See you later.
And then, it just left, and I go, "Wait, what about the thought?" And then it was like, "Well," and then it just left.
Dang, dude. Oh, that's hard.
So, I experienced something pretty incredible.
Okay.
3 different things.
You've caught my attention.
One of those things, so I'm sitting next to a buddy, okay? And I fart.
Okay.
But it was silent.
Okay.
But it was if I put a thermometer on it, it was probably a crisp, like, 68 degrees.
Okay. We talking Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Fahrenheit.
Okay.
No one. Dude, one thing I hated about being in Europe was everything was Celsius. So I was like, this is so complicated. Just make it Fahrenheit.
Just make it Fahrenheit.
If it's a bigger number, that means it's hotter. Like that's so
I don't
easy.
get it either.
Any hoodles. So I fart, and I'm like, oh man, that's about to be bad.
Yeah.
And he turns around, he goes, hey, so did you see? Oh my gosh! And then he gets out of his chair and like walks to the other room, and he was like, what was that? And I'm like crying, laughing, and I was like, I don't know, dude. I think someone might have left some trash out or something. So my fart can make people leave rooms.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
Oh yeah, dude.
Went to a comedy show recently.
Okay.
And that was a really fun time. When we were in line to get into the show, there was a couple that it was so funny because she would just talk, and then he has been around her so much. He's just like, yeah, babe, yeah, that's so cool. And then he would just be like looking around or whatever, and she's like, we're about to be together for 13 years. And he's like, yeah, I know. That's pretty crazy. And she's like, we got to do something special. And he's like, we're doing that thing, you know? And she's like, but we got to do something special. And he's like, isn't being together for 13 years special, you know? And then she's like, you know what I mean? And then she gets on this step, like this concrete slab that normally they'll put plants on or whatever. Yeah. And she steps on it. And then she goes, catch me.
Oh, no.
One thing that I have not told you, they're big people.
Okay.
So he goes to catch her. She's big and he's big. So then she starts stumbling because he didn't catch her. She falls. He can't catch himself, so he's about to fall on her. Now, he's substantially bigger than she is. So instinctively, I want to try to help.
Yeah.
So I shift my feet forward and I kind of like reach my arms out, but then I stop because I think I can't stop any of this I think if Newton's law of physics,
all of the physics lessons are like flashing in front of you, like, I can't stop this. Like time just like slows down, like, and you're like, approximately 400 billion pounds. If this addition to this multiplied by this, the trajectory of the launch system, there's no way I can stop this from happening. And it's just all like, it's narrating in your mind as you're like reaching your hands out. And then like mid-thigh, you're just like, I can't stop this. And you just go back.
Just pull back. Luckily, he didn't fall on her. He kind of caught himself. And then he was just like, geez, you got to stop drinking. And then we went in and had a great time at the show. And that was that. And then the third thing I was going to say, that also took a train and just left.
No,
I don't have it anymore. I got to start writing stuff down. I do. And I don't have a pen or paper with me. And I didn't write it down before, so it wouldn't even freaking matter, you know?
Dude, that sucks, dude. Just demolish the train station in your brain. Keep all the trains from going.
I'm going to set up some C4.
Do it, please.
I'm going to set some C4 on the tracks of my brain.
You do it and you just die.
I don't know. I'm sick of this! And I blow it up and you just see...
You're like, check this out, dude. I'm about to make it to where I never lose my train of thought again. And I'm like, what'd you do? You're like, I set a bomb in my brain. And I'm like, oh, it's funny. And you're like, yeah, it's pretty tight. And you have like a little small explosive. And I'm like, Josh, wait. You're like, I'm about to blow it right now, dude. I'm like, dude, stop. Josh, stop. And you're like, all right, here we go, bro. I'm never going to forget anything again.
You just hear little screams, and it's like the tiny people on the train in my thoughts falling off the railing. You're like, what was that? A real Horton Hears a Who situation.
Classic, dude.
Classic.
Oh, man.
Thank you guys for listening.
Yeah.
subscribe, like, and do all the other things that you have to do in order to keep up with us.
We're also on TikTok now. We have one highlight from last week's episode, if you saw it. But I'm planning to post some highlights there, and maybe some like sneak peeks of the next episode and stuff, and just to get it out there a little bit more. So feel free to follow us on there. It's Rabbit Trails. We've got our cool little logo. It's at Rabbit Trails GJ. So yeah, follow us there too.
Yeah, just like it, like everything we do, or dislike it as long as you're reacting to it. Watch the stuff and like just support the boys and just like be with us. Be with us.
Be like one of the boys, honestly. Like if you don't like it, just like when you tell people you don't like it, just do the thing where you're like, dude, it's so bad you like have to watch it yourself to like understand how bad it is. So like even if you don't like it, just like help us out a little bit. We're really trying to get it out there.
Mock us. Yeah, mock us all the time, but it's just to recognize.
Yeah, like say, oh man, this joke they said was so bad, and then like say the joke, and then but like deliver it funny though. Like you can make up any joke you want as long as it like makes people laugh, and then maybe they'll watch it or something.
Yeah, just like be nice about it. Yeah, be nice about hating us.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and dude, I'll see you next week.
Deuce Magoose, bro.